TRN News.
Metro Nashville PD has a domestic shooting investigation on its hands. A fight broke out early this morning in the Buena Vista Heights area, and a woman was shot. Police say the woman vandalized her boyfriend's mom's car and attacked the mother with bear spray. That's when the boyfriend allegedly shot her. There's no word on the woman's condition or whether the boyfriend will now face charges. Former Memphis Shelby County School Superintendent Marie Fagans appeared in court on Tuesday seeking to get her job back. Fagans claimed school board members defamed her and illegally met in private to plan her removal, and that violates Tennessee's Open Meetings Act. The district denies any wrongdoing, arguing that early conversations about her performance were not tied to termination decisions. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number one for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Every year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many result in serious injury. The majority of falls happen at home, so take a look around. Replace bulbs and add lighting to help you see obstacles. Remove things that can make you trip. Fix uneven steps and floors, and install handrails in bathrooms and on stairs. Consider balance or strength training exercises, which can help with agility. Get your eyes and hearing checked regularly. Changes in your hearing can affect your balance. To learn more, please talk to your doctor about steps you can take to help prevent a fall. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or MedicareMadeClear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
Gilmore Albergo Garcia is set to be released on bail while he awaits trial on human smuggling charges. Albergo Garcia was originally deported on what the White House said was an administrative mistake, but later said he was a member of the MS-13 gang. This likely sets the stage for him to be detained once again by immigration authorities. A separate judge Wednesday put a 72-hour pause on any attempt to deport Albergo Garcia. The case has become a flashpoint for President Trump's immigration policies. Montgomery County could get 2 new medical facilities. TriStar Health and Ascension St. Thomas are hoping to open new hospitals in Clarksville. That's good news for the folks who live in the area who have to travel 50 miles to get care in Nashville. Both healthcare systems are seeking a certificate of need. And Tennessee's tax-free weekend is coming up in just a few days. Sales taxes will be waived on certain items this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This means things like clothes, school supplies, and computers can be purchased without having to pay additional funds. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Summit Medical Group has sent a formal notice of non-renewal to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. In a press release Wednesday, the company said it made the decision after not being able to reach a fair and sustainable agreement with Blue Cross during recent negotiations. The release said without an updated contract with Blue Cross, Summit providers will be out of network with Blue Cross Commercial and Medicare Advantage products starting January 1st. Summit Medical Group has locations in Cookeville and Crossville. A DeKalb County judge has sentenced a man who faced a second-degree murder charge for a drug-related death. 61-year-old Scott Allen Farrell pled guilty to a lesser offense of voluntary manslaughter Tuesday and received an 8-year sentence. Authorities arrested Farrell in February 2023 after investigating the death of 42-year-old William Wayne Graham. Investigators said Graham died from acute combined drug toxicity. They identified Farrell as the individual who provided drugs to the victim. Cookeville city officials say a portion of Spring Street will be closed during the overnight hours next week to accommodate work on a sewer project. According to officials, the roadway will be closed from South Walnut Avenue to Scott Avenue Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off quickly this morning. Sunny skies are expected throughout the day with temperatures climbing into the lower 90s. Heat indices as high as 100 are likely. Mainly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
up Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning Cookeville. Ooh, yo. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
73 already. It will be mostly sunny and hot. Like 91 will be the high for today.
That's gross.
Just all sticky and nasty.
Yeah. Ready for fall.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Fall and football.
Ready. A few things that you need to know. It's official now. The city of Cookeville owns the lot where the Wilson plant used to be.
Yay!
Bought that from HCA, and so it's public use. So you can go and park there legally now.
I just parked there yesterday, and I'm not sure if I was legal yesterday,
You
but I
were
didn't get told.
You were legal.
Told. I said told.
They took those signs down that said
There's still one there.
Is there really?
Just as you enter, like right across from the depot, it said prosecutors will be towed. And I'm like, I'm going to chance it.
Well, they don't. Well, everybody else is chancing it. I parked in there the other day. I bet with 70 other cars.
That's me. It was because it was like 12:30 yesterday.
That's right.
And I was like, oh, I forgot it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
Everybody's here.
Everybody.
But it's good that they're taking advantage of it because I love downtown Cookeville. Congratulations, Lily Bridges. She's been promoted to women's basketball assistant coach. So congratulations to Lily. Oh, at TTU. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tennessee Tech. Wings up. What else?
Well, I thought it could have been a high school. I mean, it could have been anything.
It could have been. But she's been on the staff for a little bit. And I was like, hey, now, Allison Clark, I guess you can have more than one assistant.
Yeah, there's several assistants.
Yeah.
All right.
But, I mean, congratulations, Lily and Allison.
Okay. All right. The Upper Cumberland is going to be represented at the National Senior Olympics in Des Moines. Frank Connor is going to participate in the javelin event. So congratulations to Frank Connor. I believe he's from Crossville.
Congratulations.
So good luck in the National Senior Olympics, Frank Connor.
Love it.
Our Upper Cumberland representative.
Well, Wyatt County Sheriff's Office, they congratulate Bobby Davenport. He's maintenance supervisor. 5 years of dedicated service to White County Sheriff's Department.
Way to go, Bobby.
So Bobby needs to, he needed this glorification.
Bobby.
It's a really big milestone. He gets a 5-year service pin. Are you laughing at me? I look up, and Jason's like,
Well, I wasn't going to say nothing.
he wasn't, but
You
I
said
looked-
it's a Billy big deal or something like that.
Did I? I
yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, it was funny.
Still waking up, y'all.
Native American artifacts from around the Upper Cumberland will be in Smithville Saturday. The Artifact Show, Mike Foster said the show's been running for about 10 years now, and but fewer artifacts are being found because farmers aren't plowing up their fields like they used to.
Makes sense.
Which I didn't even think about.
Makes sense.
But you can go see some really cool stuff, whether it's, Flint arrowheads or pottery that's been found around the Upper Cumberland. That's in Smithville this weekend if you're interested in Native American artifacts.
That would be really cool to go see. Well, mark your calendars for October 25th, Monterey's Jack-o'-lantern Jamboree.
All right. When's the
Did I say
date?
that right?
When's the date on it?
October 25th.
Well, let's not try to be overly excited, Sheila.
What was that supposed to mean?
Well, that's normally when you get off the rails, is when you're trying to.
But you like it when I get off the rails.
Let's. All right. So when is it? When is the Jack-o'-lantern Jamboree?
October 25th.
October 25th, and that's where?
It's Monterey.
Monterey. There you go.
Their annual fall festival.
An award-winning photograph from Bill, and I know I'm going to mess up his last name, Gil Schleicher. Anyway, it's going to be featured in the TWRA's Tennessee Wildlife Calendar. He was taking a picture of some just birds in his backyard, but then all of a sudden, here come this hawk in Cooper's hawk swooped into the picture right when he took it, and it ended up being also award-winning, and now it's going to be in the TWRA calendar for the 25-26 Tennessee Wildlife Calendar.
Did it swoop down and get the other birds?
It didn't say,
bet it did.
but I'd be interested in finding that out too, Sheila.
I want to see that picture.
I do too, especially if it does get another
my
bird.
Goodness. It's like, I've had bird feeders in my backyard, for a while, and then there was this little dove couple.
Little dove couple.
They mate for life.
Uh-huh.
Real sweet. They'd feed each other and be real sweet. I enjoyed watching them. And a hawk got one of them.
Oh, so you know what it sounds like when the doves cry?
Yes, definitely. And when they say mourning dove, like it mourned for days, like almost like waiting on her to come back, or either missing her and getting real depressed about it. And it's like I hated it about the hawk, but I know that's just circle of life stuff. I can't be mad at the hawk.
You're right, Sheila.
Because I enjoyed the hawks too, because they had babies.
Yeah.
And they were flying around, and she was teaching her babies how to get food.
Yeah, and there was some food down there.
I got off the rails, didn't I?
A little bit.
Now enrolling. It's Growing Gardeners Homeschool Tutorial, and that's happening August 20th, first day of classes. And find out more information, potsofpeace.square.site. But it's local, and we're going to have someone coming in a couple of weeks to talk to us about that homeschool.
The Cookeville Ninja Challenge is coming up Saturday, October 9th. It's a family-friendly event. Fire truck fountain, bounce houses, face painting. Obstacle course tickets for individual and teams can be purchased through the Central City Cookeville Facebook page or the Cookeville Nazarene Church Facebook page, or you can just stop by the church. It's at 360 South Old Kentucky Road. That's where the Nazarene Church is. And then all the money goes to Hope Adoption Agency. So
we love them. They're great.
It's the Ninja Nation Mobile Obstacle Course that's coming.
It sounds cool, but hard to say.
Yeah.
You had to slow down a little bit on
I
that.
did.
I didn't want to get off the rails either.
Well, Saturday, August 9th. Shoosh.
It's right here at us.
I don't think I'll be making that. We got too many other things on August 9th.
Is the 130th
That's
celebration of the the Sparta Chamber, White County Chamber. And we're going to be hosts of that celebration.
And then before that, I'm playing in Marty McFly's golf tournament.
Oh, my goodness. Whew.
So I'm golfing and hosting all day on Saturday. Golfing and hosting. I'm like Bob Hope.
I'm never going to hear the end of that.
I'm like Bob Hope now. That's all I've got, Sheila.
It's time for your 2 cents, and it's brought to you by Freedom Pond at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. They got everything for firearms.
Mm-hmm.
to ammunition,
Let's face it, they have some Billy good deals.
to guns and ammos and guitars and jewelry. It's Freedom Pond.
They're Billy good.
He can't help himself. What's the worst time to try to be sexy? I knew you'd like it.
What's the worst time to try to be sexy? Well,
I thought we'd get some good answers.
church.
On yep.
I don't think church is the best time to be trying to be sexy. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Church, work. There's a lot of different places, but I can't wait to hear their answers.
Well, y'all think on that. We'll get to your 2 cents coming up here in just a little bit here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Thanks for watching Hub Plus today.
Our guest this morning will be Sheriff Eddie Ferris from Putnam County Sheriff's Department. Also, Caitlin Steakley.
Awesome.
She's with the PEP Foundation. Stuff the Bus is coming up this coming Saturday.
All right.
With All Good Walmart.
Yeah, that'll be good stuff. I can't wait. Eddie's got some news.
It's not just news, but he got some news.
He's got some news, and I can't wait to talk to him about it.
That's funny.
It's going to be great. Your 2 cents is at what's all of our Facebook places. You can go to Good Morning Cookeville and find it, I'm sure.
You can.
Yeah.
What's the worst time to try to be sexy?
At your in-laws' house. That'd be a terrible place to try to be sexy at your in-laws.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens, but I mean, you're not trying for it, is what I'm saying.
It just happens. It's organic.
Right. But sometimes that's a terrible, you don't want to be out there trying to be sexy in front of your father-in-law.
Or your daddy.
Or either one. Yeah. Parents' homes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay away from that.
Our good buddy Landon Goforth.
Yeah.
He said, while cutting your toenails, don't try to be sexy. I was like, that's a good one.
How you doing?
How you doing? Clip. That was a crazy picture in my head when I read that.
You're all jacked up too, looking like a pretzel over there trying to clip your own toenails.
Look, hey, baby, hey.
Hey, you want some of this here?
The worst time to try to be sexy. Johnny said,
you've heard of slow jams. What about toe jams?
That's bad. Johnny Ferguson, he's trying to be funny too, I think. Because when your wife is sitting right beside you, don't try to be sexy. Also, Billy said, at a Coldplay concert.
Oh my gosh.
That was good.
That's perfect. Man.
Don't try to be sexy, Scott said, while in a divorce court.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
It might help some.
You might want to be sexy at divorce court. You could be all like, look what you're missing out on.
That's how you'd be, wouldn't it?
No.
Morgan said, when your aunt is flown into town, you know what that means. When the aunt is in town.
Yes.
Aunt Flo is in town.
Yes. Right.
Thomas said.
Yeah, you said flown into town. That's you're like, you know what that means? Her aunt flew in from like Illinois or someplace.
I'm sorry.
She must live in Chicago.
You don't want to be sexy for that aunt.
No, I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, no one wants to be sexy in front of their aunt, especially after she's flown in from so far away.
Okay, let's get back on the rails. When's the worst time to be sexy? Probably when you're laughing and snorting like I am. Okay, Connie said after Novocaine at the dentist office. That's great. That's a great answer. I can see all that happening.
Yeah, I'll go after a colonoscopy.
And you feel pretty full of yourself after. No, not really, I guess. That was a bad choice of word. I am not right today. Worse than normal. These answers are great. Michelle said, never try to be sexy on the toilet. It's just not the right time. Or,
no, I mean, it depends. I mean, as long as you're not going to the toilet.
Michael said during a prostate exam, not the time to be sexy.
No, it you know what? That is it's an awkward thing. Last time I had mine done, there was 5 women in the room with me.
Were there
5 women in the room with
who
me?
You were?
Well, one of them was my wife, so she.
Oh, okay.
But then there was the main doctor, and then there was the lady who writes stuff down for the main doctor, and then they had a student.
It was a whole concert of prostate exam watching.
Yeah,
You had your whole audience.
I did.
And
they were all
was
back
it weird?
there. Well, Donna was like, she's like, are you sure you want to do this with all these people in the room? Because I'd already agreed to it. And then the doctor left, and Donna's like, are you sure? You just like, I was like, honey, I appreciate that you love me, but I've done worse than this.
That's bad. Well, here's the deal. I think you're kind of like me as far as, if it's in the name of education, I'll do it.
Yeah. And then
that's happened from one of my exams.
Right.
I'm like, hey, I've got a student, and like they feel
well,
weird
I just
asking,
didn't care. I've
got a student who's learning this, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead, send him on in.
I'm a 50-year-old man. I could care less anymore. I'm going to be that old guy at the hospital that walks around in his hospital gown with no pants on.
Yes,
I'm going to be that guy.
He's that guy now.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you this morning. Hey.
You have no pants. I don't care.
Going to the cafeteria.
Our question today is, when is the worst time to be sexy?
A hospital. In your hospital gown.
In your hospital gown.
Yeah, that's a terrible time.
A lot of people are saying at church.
Yeah.
Somebody said during a bad case of diarrhea. Not too sexy. I don't think you'll feel too sexy during that, though, right?
I don't think so. I don't think anybody's like, man, I've got the squirts.
Hey, baby.
What's up?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Toby said right after you wake up in the morning at grandma's house, parent-teacher conference.
Parent-teacher conference.
When you're visiting the funeral home. Oh, don't be sexy.
Oh, my gosh. But, I mean, sometimes, funeral homes and funerals, they bring out so many feelings and things like that,
Sometimes
stuff happens.
You do odd things like laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Or acting sexy.
Right.
Some people just want to forget about the sadness of it.
Right.
So people do strange things.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the dentist, that little sexy attitude can be deleted quickly. I don't know if that's what Lynn said. Family reunions. Aren't these great? This is one of the best questions.
Family reunions.
Family reunions.
Now
not
that's
time to be
funny.
Sexy. Hey, cousin. Hey.
Yeah. It's all right. We're third cousins.
Someone said when you're sick. And then Joel Shoemaker, our buddy.
Yeah.
He goes, wow, I got nothing. I've been reading all these answers and I'm a musician. We're sick. And y'all covered it all.
Yeah.
So thanks. That was one of the funniest ones we've ever had.
Oh, my gosh.
That was great.
That was great.
You're worn out after.
Oh, man, that wore me out bad.
Yeah, because I debated a little bit on should I put this question up? When's the worst time to try to be sexy? And I'm thinking our listeners have this. Our viewers will do a good job, and y'all did.
While getting arrested. It would be another
Put
one.
your hands behind your back. Oh, you're going to use the handcuffs?
It's going to be that kind of night.
And they're like,
no, sir.
Throw you in the slammer. Not having it.
Yeah, and you don't want to be sexy in jail.
No.
That's a bad deal there.
That could be really bad.
Yeah, pretty much anytime law enforcement's involved, that's a terrible.
Don't try to be sexy.
Don't try to be sexy. Unless you're a woman and you got pulled over for speeding, and then by all means, try to be sexy.
Try to be sexy.
Or cry. That seems to get y'all
try
out.
to be sexy or cry.
That seems to be what gets y'all out of tickets and stuff.
Crying and sexy.
Yeah.
It's like.
It works. I mean, I've seen it work. You know, like, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That is a thing.
Maybe being a woman ain't all that bad.
Because I thought maybe it was just something, wives' tale that kind of stuff happened. But it does.
It does.
Look at you with your woman privilege.
With your woman privilege.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Your man privilege sitting over there when I got woman privilege.
Today is Amelia Earhart Day, Sheila.
She's one of my favorite women in history. I think she was really cool. I know she got lost on her plane, but she was really cool. And I think the Russians had something to do with it.
So now you're blaming Russians.
Yeah, might as well. Everybody else does.
Could it be that she just got lost, you think? She was supposed to take a left in Albuquerque and missed it?
Here's the deal. I think.
Look, I get it that y'all don't want to admit it.
Went down. And then they ran out of gas is what I think.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Amelia Earhart.
I wish we did know.
Maybe she ran away. Maybe she's lived out a great life and just said, I don't need y'all people anymore. I'm out.
Maybe, now that we're talking about this, maybe she was having an affair with that co-pilot.
Maybe.
And they went off together
and they lived happily ever after.
Because they found wreckage on like an island.
I don't think this is fair, especially for people in Alabama. They've got National Tequila Day and Cousins Day on the same day.
Don't be sexy at a family reunion.
Not a good,
unless in Alabama.
Not a good look for Roll Tide. It's also National Drive-Through Day, and I don't know what was happening yesterday at lunchtime in Cookeville.
It was crazy busy.
I have never seen anything like drive-throughs that aren't normally busy.
Were like, was there a lot of
Raising Cane's was out to the road, and they have 2 lanes, and it's not that they were being slow.
No,
it's that there was that many people.
Have good service, and it gets you by pretty fast.
Yeah,
gets you through.
And of course, Chick-fil-A was wrapped around the building.
But was there something going on?
No, I couldn't find
that we.
Not that I know of, or knew of, or could even find. It was just like town exploded. My guess is back to school shopping.
That's what I was going to say. Back to school shopping. So they're coming in from other areas into Cookeville.
Tomorrow starts the tax-free holiday.
That's right.
And so computers and other school supplies and things like that. There's a whole list on the Tennessee webpage.
Yes.
I forgot exactly what that is. .gov, Tennessee.gov or something like that. But they've got the whole list of what's tax-free. And I believe that starts tomorrow, and it's 2 days. So it should be Friday and Saturday, right? Yep. And
I thought it went to Sunday at midnight too, but I mean,
it may.
Next free holiday weekend.
Yeah, it may. But I believe that starts tomorrow. So I guess that's when everybody's out getting their school supplies and getting their stuff. But I'd probably wait for that tax-free stuff.
But there's a lot of people want to get a jump on it, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I'm positive. But, if you are waiting, then I certainly don't blame you. Save that money on your taxes.
Yes.
School supplies are pretty expensive. And you know what? Props to all the different churches and organizations who have put together so many full backpacks, not just with school supplies, but with
hygiene items.
Yes, all like that stuff. Wow, amazing. In Sparta, they're going to have, what do you say, 1,200 that they're going to be passing out. There's another place at 1,800 that they were passing out, and more still to come. I mean, it's really crazy how awesome different organizations are and churches are in this area to give back like that.
A lot of great community folks
Right.
that's helping the folks in their town.
Yeah. That being said, maybe y'all could give us a break today on the town traffic.
Just for Jason.
Because it was awful. And here's something else, too. If I'm behind you and I'm telling you to go,
That means go.
that means go.
But maybe you're telling them to go, move out of your way, but they don't have the right of way or somebody's in their way.
No, I'd already looked both ways for them. It was safe. They just weren't going.
You know what? A lot of people, I experienced that yesterday too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's nobody coming. This is your
This
only
is your chance.
shot.
This is your chance. Go.
Because if you wait, it's
Right.
going to be another 10 to 15 minutes before you can
Right.
go.
And I do this
Yeah.
before I honk.
Right. You try not to scare them.
I don't want to honk.
Yeah.
That's the
People get mad when you honk.
that's the last thing I want to do.
In Cookeville, we try to wait
Yeah.
to honk.
Anyway, let's try to do better today, Cookeville. Let's try to do better today.
Anybody visiting Cookeville, we appreciate you.
Right, but let's do
Go
better.
when you're supposed to.
Let's do better. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Green Bay Packers announced yesterday they received $432.6 million in revenue share from the NFL this past season. That number is up from $402.3 million the previous year. The Packers are the only team who are publicly owned in the NFL and are required to share their numbers with their shareholders. Packers president Mark Murphy says most of that growth is from the TV rights deals. The Colorado Rockies shut out a team last night for the first time in 220 games as they beat the St. Louis Cardinals 6-0. It was the third longest streak in the MLB, dating back to May 15th of 2024. The Rockies got 6 strong innings from rookie right-hander Tanner Gordon. The Rockies' last shutout win at home is July 30th of 2023. Justin Verlander finally got his first win as a San Francisco Giant yesterday, beating the Braves 9-3. It took him 17 games to find his first win as he is now 1-8 on the season. Verlander went 5 innings, only allowing 1 hit but walked 5 batters and struck out 3 with no runs across. USC basketball 5-star freshman Elijah Arenas, son of Gilbert Arenas, suffered a knee injury yesterday and will be out 6 to 8 months. Arenas graduated early from high school to join the Trojans as a highly touted recruit. He scored over 3,000 points in 3 years at the high school level. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:35 now.
Oh, we got great guests coming in. It's time to work.
Yeah.
Putnam County Sheriff Eddie Ferris will be in after 7, and you said he's got big news?
There's news. He's got news.
Is he going to tell us the news?
News I think most people know, but maybe not, because it was kind of on the down low.
You're teasing this. He may not want to talk about it.
No, I've already talked to him about it.
Well, I'm the one that scheduled him to come in. What you been doing?
I saw him, though, at the grand opening of the Highland Elite in Baxter.
I was there, too.
Yeah, I talked to him about the very subject about this.
I know what he's talking about now. Big news.
Big news.
Why did I just click and do that?
I don't know, Sheila.
And then Caitlin Steakley from the Pep Foundation. She'll be in talking about Stuff the Bus.
Yeah. All right. It's time for spoiler alert. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Let's see here. Well, none of the late night shows have anything good on. On a regular TV, Celebrity Family Feud is on ABC tonight. I did watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire last night. I didn't realize that they were going to have celebrities on there.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I've gotten smarter.
I would say that
or
is not the case.
If they dumbed it down for celebrities.
They dumb it down for celebrities. You know this.
Well, the one celebrity's on there was Ken Jennings. There's no reason to dumb it down for Ken Jennings.
No, but there were two other celebrities. Who was it?
I
can't remember. I had to catch him off guard on this. Sorry about that.
Not Mark Wahlberg.
Donnie.
Not Donnie Wahlberg.
Well, that's the only Wahlbergs I know.
Kids
on the Block?
No, he's not a Wahlberg at all.
I don't know why you brought them up then.
Because he's in that ilk.
Was he a singer?
No, he's an actor.
Jason, who was it?
He was an actor. He was in that show that was a lot like Dead Poets Society.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't Dead Poets Society.
He's been around me too.
He was a janitor and he was a genius.
Oh, Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
What does that have anything to do with the Wahlbergs?
I don't know. They're the same to me.
And I had to decode Jason this morning? I'm surprised I didn't. Okay, I don't even. There's one more guest that was probably celebrity on there, but I don't even know if I need to ask.
Well, the first two was Drew Carey and Aisha
Taylor.
Aisha Taylor, yeah.
I didn't watch this, but I like Aisha, so that's how I knew that one.
So I was watching. I was like, man, I'm getting all these right. And I was like, and I was like, did I get smarter, or have they dumbed it down for celebrities? And I think they
always dumb it down for the celebrities. So I know Ken Jennings didn't need to dumb it because he didn't used to be a celebrity.
There were some hard ones. There were some hard ones for Ken.
That was only for Ken.
Big Brother is on CBS. The Quiz with Balls, which is a fun show to watch, that's on Fox.
Oh, wait, is that the not Ron, Rob Lowe one?
No. Rob Lowe's is The Floor.
Well, who's on The Quiz with Balls?
I forget who the host is on that.
Is it that lady I like, Banks, Elizabeth
No,
Banks?
that's Press Your Luck.
We're off the chain this morning.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit is on NBC.
Is that Marissa Hargitay?
I think that is Mariska Hargitay.
Hey!
She's definitely on some version of Law and Order. I don't know if it's SVU or not. Hitmakers is on Netflix, season 1 of that.
Chris?
No. I think it's Simon Cowell's new show where he's trying to put together the new boy band.
I said I would watch that,
think
but
that's
I never know
right.
when it's on.
My Melody and Kuromi is on Netflix. Epic Ride, the story of Universal theme parks, that's on Peacock. And Code of Silence is on BritBox for all you traders out there.
You know
Sheila.
how he does. I told you it was one time, and I haven't even. I didn't even.
I only did it one time.
It was for. Who did I say it was for?
I don't know.
What, Cary Grant? It was the biography of Cary Grant that Diane Cannon had something to do with. So it was My American Girl.
Mm.
And that's why I watched
Oh,
it. And
I see.
then I just
Then you
disabled
canceled it?
Yeah, canceled it.
All right.
Disabled, canceled, same thing.
Good job, Sheila. You're a patriot again.
Thank you.
South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone have signed a 5-year, $1.25 billion deal with Paramount for 50 new episodes.
Wow.
And exclusive streaming of seasons 1 to 26. New episodes will premiere on Comedy Central, then stream the next day on Paramount.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And they've been around so long.
Well, 26 episodes. This will be 27.
26 seasons.
Yeah, 26 seasons. Yeah, it's supposed to be season 27, I guess.
They're pretty amazing.
Yeah, and I think the new one came on last night. And,
It's hard for me to believe
and of
that's
course,
still
it's
on.
already controversial.
Of course it is.
Venus Williams has gotten engaged to actor-producer Andre Preti. Andre Preti?
I don't know him, but I bet his name is Andre.
So that means her name's going to be Venus Pretty now?
How cute.
She confirmed after her first singles match in over a year on Tuesday. She's 45 and he's 37.
This may be her first marriage.
Yeah, he's a former model, and they've been quietly dating for some time.
Yeah, girl.
There you go. I mean, you'd have to be a man.
To deal with them Venus, them Serena. What is it? What's
Williams.
Williams girls.
Yeah.
I like both of those
I do
ladies.
too. Yeah. Paula Abdul has revealed she'll tape something for the upcoming season of The Golden Bachelor on Friday in Los Angeles. Season 2, starring NFL player Mel Owens, will premiere on ABC on the 24th of September. So, but Paula Abdul's not going to be on The Golden Bachelor, right?
I don't understand.
Because if Paula Abdul's the choice, how those other girls going to compete?
Let me just tell you, I'd watch that. I love me some Paula Abdul.
If that was me on Golden Bachelor, I would try to use every lyric to her songs as pickup lines. Hey, Paula, we're a little different, but as you know, opposites attract.
She'd roll her eyes at you, and then go, "Oh, that Jason."
Yeah, I might have a chance. You don't know.
She's still adorable.
Yeah. Malcolm Jamal Warner's, he had passed. Theo Huxtable drowned.
The Resident was the show we were trying to think about.
Yeah, that's right.
That everybody was raving about. He was a great actor.
Did you know his 8-year-old daughter was swimming with him when he drowned?
And this is a story I made up in my mind. I did know that, and I'm thinking he probably tried to save her.
According to People, a nearby surfer rescued the child using a surfboard, pulling her to safety through a strong rip current, and just couldn't get to him. He was just so much bigger and didn't have the room. And I imagine that's if Malcolm Jamal Warner could talk to us today, I imagine if one of them could be saved, I would imagine he would choose his 8-year-old daughter every single time.
But I bet it was more fear for her than even himself.
I bet.
Yeah.
It just
gives me chills to think of all that.
Thank God that surfer was there.
Yeah.
To be able to help at all.
They
been both.
On.
Exactly. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's 5-year, $100 million next Netflix deal will not be renewed when it expires. Oh.
I thought it had already come and gone. So it's not even happened yet, and it's not going to be
Didn't
renewed.
they only do like one thing?
I don't know.
And it was
I really wanted to root for Meghan Markle.
You did?
Because she was American. I wanted to root for her.
Yeah.
I don't like her as much as the others.
The decision stems from Netflix shifting away from large multi-project agreements toward more project-based deals. Despite this, there's no Bad Blood Season 2 of Meghan's lifestyle series With Love, Meghan. It's already
You're
filmed.
so sarcastic when you're talking about her. Even at the beginning when they first got together, did you not root for her?
No. Have you seen any?
She's American.
Have you seen any of these shows? Have you watched With Love, Megan? Have you seen even a clip?
No, I haven't even seen a clip. Now, I thought they did
it's
something
bad.
already with Netflix. Wasn't that a couple of years ago?
They had a Harry and Meghan documentary,
Oh, I watched that.
and that remains Netflix's most watched documentary debut. But subsequent releases, including Meghan's cooking and garden show and Harry's
see that.
polo documentary,
No.
underperformed.
I didn't see those either.
You know what people want to watch? A polo documentary.
No,
I love documentaries, and I'd have to be at the end of the documentary list.
Exactly. See, because it was a documentary about them that they didn't do, somebody else did.
Right.
And interviewed them. I watched that one, but really, when they produce something their own, it doesn't seem like it has enough.
What are they going to do without their $100 million? I feel so bad.
You were saying people were traitors for liking BritBox, and then you didn't pull for Megan even at the beginning before we knew.
Well, now let's think
all this
about
craziness.
that. If you're a traitor for liking BritBox, what do you think you are if you marry a royal?
Oh, so you were always against it.
No, I mean, I don't care what they do. It's just fun to poke at them. French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte have filed a defamation lawsuit in Delaware against U.S. podcaster Candace Owens. According to CBS News, the 218-page complaint accuses Owens of promoting a conspiracy that Brigitte was born a man, stole someone else's identity, and transitioned to become the First Lady. It also alleges she spread false claims of incest, CIA mind control involvement, and abuse of power, all without retraction despite multiple requests.
Wow. I don't even know this Candace Owens.
You don't?
I don't think so.
Oh.
What should I?
Yeah, you should probably know who Candace Owens is. She's a big podcaster, political commentator.
I've probably seen her and don't know her name.
Maybe, I don't know.
Has she been on Fox News?
I'm
or
sure
something
she
like that?
has at some point. Dr. Salvador Plasencia, one of the individuals charged in connection with Matthew Perry's October 2023 death, has pled guilty to 4 counts of illegally distributing ketamine. So we wondered how that would go down. He just went ahead and pled
They're
guilty.
like, dude, we got so much on you.
You're gonna
just
need-
gonna have to say you're guilty.
Just say you're guilty, and we're going to move on from this. Coming up, the Real Good. That's on the way next. Also, round 4 of Ask Jason. That's on the way, too, here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off quickly this morning. Sunny skies are expected throughout the day with temperatures climbing into the lower 90s. Heat indices as high as 100 are likely. Mainly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:49.
Is there still a heat advisory?
It was supposed to have quit yesterday, but
It still is. I mean, it's going to be in the low 90s this
Mhm.
afternoon. Really hot. And it's
Yeah.
already 74.
That's no bueno.
It's hot. I mean, Philip Gibbons took a walk yesterday.
And he was glistening.
He was glistening. He came back in. I was like, what's going on with
Yeah.
Philip?
In case you're driving around town and you see Sheila on a billboard, those are up today saying
Phillip,
congratulations to Philip, Freaky Dave, and Sheila for winning the Herald Citizens radio personality.
Philip was
Best.
the winner, and we were the finalists.
Yeah,
me and
you
Freaky
and
Dave.
Freaky Dave.
Well, if I won it, I am accepting for Jason too.
No, Sheila, I didn't win that. You did. You did. You need to take full.
We did.
You take full responsibility.
It's
You-
our show.
It's a heavy crown to wear. I think you can do it. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. In rural Vermont, where cell service can disappear for miles, electrical engineer Patrick Schlott is bringing back a blast from the past, payphones. Patrick, who's an electrical engineer, has been reviving old payphones and installing them in public places in the community, which like the general store and the library. I don't know where town this is, but I want to go. They've got a general store and a library and payphones.
Nice.
I'm in. The phones, which use the internet to transmit sound, are designed to be free calling stations and have already helped students, stranded drivers, and rural residents stay connected. No coins needed, no contacts either, just community. Along with covering the cost of this project, Patrick acts as the operator for each phone and can help users when needed. So he's the little operator.
I love it. This town sounds so sweet.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I want to know where this is. He's thrilled to see his neighbors using the service and enjoys tinkering with old machines. He says it's cool to see something retro that has that old school appeal but also works.
Yes, it also works.
To actually hear it ring, to pick it up and have a dial tone, I think there's real power in that. And I don't think they should end up in a landfill. They should be recycled and put to good use.
I agree.
Great idea.
Yes.
I don't even think there is. I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I saw an actual payphone.
No, and with a phone in it.
Oh, no.
I've seen a phone booth.
Oh, not with a phone in
None
it.
of
No,
them
no.
have phones in them.
I haven't seen one in a long
think we're
time.
lucky to be born back in that time where
Back
we
in
could
the-
actually
back in the
be a
payphone day.
phone booth and call somebody.
Yeah, without phone booths, there wouldn't have been Superman. Think about that.
That phone booth. I don't know if Tim and I would be married. We'd call it. He'd go to the phone booth. We'd call. Just down the road. It wasn't long distance. We'd go to that payphone.
Really?
Lots of stories about me.
Oh, my gosh.
We need to write a book.
So Tim was too cheap to pay long distance to call you?
That's how I knew he's the right one. He was gonna save money for me and be a
That's
good,
hysterical.
good husband.
Back in 2017, when Hurricane Harvey devastated parts of Texas, a family in Corpus Christi lost their beloved dog, Blue. The hurricane damaged the family fence, and Blue panicked during the storm and ran away. In the chaos, the family was unable to find Blue and thought she was lost forever. But that changed when Blue was found by somebody in a public bathroom in Waco, 300 miles away. Upon finding the lost dog in the bathroom, this thoughtful stranger took Blue to a nearby animal shelter. They scanned Blue's microchip, and it came back with the owner's information.
I'm thinking it was a blue heeler if it's called Blue.
8 long years apart.
Oh my, how that is devastating to lose your dog.
And Blue is now reunited with her family thanks to the person that found Blue in the bathroom. And to Blue and to Patrick in rural Vermont. Y'all are real good. All right, Sheila, I'm ready here for round 4 of Ask Jason.
You got 8 right so far this week.
Okay.
So yesterday the topic was men.
Yeah.
Today it's women.
Oh, okay.
All right, your first question, Jason.
Okay, I'm ready.
Topic of women.
I'm ready.
10% of women say they feel depressed when they do this in the morning. What is it?
Oh.
Remember, it's only 10%.
Well, y'all are hard on yourselves. Bad. Y'all always think you look bad when you don't. You always think you look fat when you're not. You always think your clothes look bad on you when they look beautiful on you.
Oh, that was real sweet.
So you
Jason.
have such you all seem to have such a terrible self-concept. So this is a hard question, but it's low. It's 10%.
Right.
So I would say that's higher for you guys when you look into the mirror.
Right, because there'd be more than 10%.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Depressed.
Right, and I'm not saying that because it's true. I'm saying it because I think that's how y'all think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we always point out our negatives.
All the negatives.
Oh, that wrinkle, this wrinkle, and count them. So it's not the mirror.
And us guys, we're just happy to see you naked, you know. Let's see. The other thing I guess would be like if maybe the thing that I see stressed y'all out a lot, and I could see this would be I can't find anything to wear.
I'm going to give that to you. It's when they open their closet.
Okay, because they can't find anything to wear.
Let me tell y'all, girls, I get too much anxiety if I wait till in the morning. Also, get up so early. I pick my clothes out the night before because it just it starts my morning off better. I don't want to be worried in the morning about what I'm going to wear.
Yeah.
So let's just do that, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just do that. Why do that to yourself?
And here's the thing, too. I know y'all don't hear this. Y'all have stuff to wear.
We do,
and it looks beautiful on you.
Here's what we think.
So
we have stuff to wear, but we're thinking, oh, it don't make me feel like I want to feel.
Oh, okay. I forgot clothes have feelings.
We're confident. No, it makes us feel good or not.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first one. You got it. Good.
Okay.
Second question about women.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to selfies, Jason, 5% of women say they have done this. What is it?
5%.
5%.
And you giggled.
I did giggle. It.
That means it's something embarrassing.
It's crazy. I have not done this.
5%.
It's something that you do in the morning too.
Poop.
Close. Like
go to the bathroom.
Right.
Like on the toilet.
Yes.
Okay.
5% of women have taken a selfie on the toilet.
Well, a lot of times it's decorated nice behind the toilet. I could see that being a nice background.
Don't have that toilet.
No, you
tank behind
no,
you.
you got.
They'll know where
you got to be above tank.
You're just right above tank.
You're gonna be doing selfies in the potty.
Do you know?
Go above tank.
I've seen so many men's selfies on Facebook. They take it on the toilet and they don't even care.
No, we want y'all to know we're on
They're showing anything, but that tank is in the picture.
That is a clue that we're domesticated. Hey, ladies, domesticated.
So you got 10 right so far this week.
Okay.
Now your last question of the morning.
Okay, all right.
A third of women say they never ever do this. What is it? 1/3 of women say they never ever do this. What is it?
A third of women say they never ever do this.
And this
that could be anything.
This is a morning habit too.
They never ever.
It's not in the bathroom.
They never ever fix themselves breakfast.
No, that's a good one.
They
I'll give you another one.
They never ever.
It's not the kitchen, not the bathroom. It is in the bedroom. No, it's nothing nasty.
It's in the bedroom and it's nothing nasty, and it's a third of them.
A third of them never ever do this.
That's a low deal.
Something that I like to do.
I'm going to say make the bed.
Yeah. I'm surprised that, to me, a third is a lot in my mind of women that don't ever do it.
Yeah.
I like those sheets to be nice
Donna
when
does.
I get in it.
Donna makes up the bed every day.
And Tim is like, it's just going to be messed up again.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like the covers everywhere.
Guys don't care, but guys do think it's nice.
He goes, I understand.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. I get it. Putnam County Sheriff Eddie Ferris is here, and he's on the way next after 7 o'clock. So I can't wait to talk to Eddie, and he's got some stuff going on.
He's always got stuff.
Interesting conversation coming up.
And then Ron Chaffin and Caitlin Steakley, they're going to talk about the PEP program. They'll be in at 7:30. And All Good Walmart is where Stuff the Bus is going to be set up.
Man, both of them are just quality. What a great hour of quality human beings we got.
Right. It makes up for Jason and me.
Well, for you at least. I know.
That was real mean.
That was Billy mean.
And that is why I won finalist for the Herald Citizen.
That was Billy mean, wasn't it?
That was Billy mean.
TRN News.
Metro Nashville PD has a domestic shooting investigation on its hands. A fight broke out early this morning in the Buena Vista Heights area, and a woman was shot. Police say the woman vandalized her boyfriend's mom's car and attacked the mother with bear spray. That's when the boyfriend allegedly shot her. There's no word on the woman's condition or whether the boyfriend will now face charges. Former Memphis Shelby County School Superintendent Marie Fagans appeared in court on Tuesday seeking to get her job back. Fagans claimed school board members defamed her and illegally met in private to plan her removal, and that violates Tennessee's Open Meetings Act. The district denies any wrongdoing, arguing that early conversations about her performance were not tied to termination decisions. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Every year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many result in serious injury. The majority of falls happen at home, so take a look around. Replace bulbs and add lighting to help you see obstacles. Remove things that can make you trip. Fix uneven steps and floors, and install handrails in bathrooms and on stairs. Consider balance or strength training exercises, which can help with agility. Get your eyes and hearing checked regularly. Changes in your hearing can affect your balance. To learn more, please talk to your doctor about steps you can take to help prevent a fall. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or MedicareMadeClear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
Gilmore Albergo Garcia is set to be released on bail while he awaits trial on human smuggling charges. Albergo Garcia was originally deported on what the White House said was an administrative mistake, but later said he was a member of the MS-13 gang. This likely sets the stage for him to be detained once again by immigration authorities. A separate judge Wednesday put a 72-hour pause on any attempt to deport Albergo Garcia. The case has become a flashpoint for President Trump's immigration policies. Montgomery County could get 2 new medical facilities. TriStar Health and Ascension St. Thomas are hoping to open new hospitals in Clarksville. That's good news for the folks who live in the area who have to travel 50 miles to get care in Nashville. Both healthcare systems are seeking a certificate of need. And Tennessee's tax-free weekend is coming up in just a few days. Sales taxes will be waived on certain items this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This means things like clothes, school supplies, and computers can be purchased without having to pay additional funds. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Summit Medical Group has sent a formal notice of non-renewal to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. In a press release Wednesday, the company said it made the decision after not being able to reach a fair and sustainable agreement with Blue Cross during recent negotiations. The release said without an updated contract with Blue Cross, Summit providers will be out of network with Blue Cross Commercial and Medicare Advantage products starting January 1st. Summit Medical Group has locations in Cookeville and Crossville. A DeKalb County judge has sentenced a man who faced a second-degree murder charge for a drug-related death. 61-year-old Scott Allen Farrell pled guilty to a lesser offense of voluntary manslaughter Tuesday and received an 8-year sentence. Authorities arrested Farrell in February 2023 after investigating the death of 42-year-old William Wayne Graham. Investigators said Graham died from acute combined drug toxicity. They identified Farrell as the individual who provided drugs to the victim. Cookeville city officials say a portion of Spring Street will be closed during the overnight hours next week to accommodate work on a sewer project. According to officials, the roadway will be closed from South Walnut Avenue to Scott Avenue Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off quickly this morning. Sunny skies are expected throughout the day with temperatures climbing into the lower 90s. Heat indices as high as 100 are likely. Mainly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07.
Putnam County Sheriff Eddie Ferris joins us. We're so happy you're with us this morning. I know you stay busy, and you always have time to come in and hang with us on Good Morning Cookeville. Thank you.
Well, y'all are cool, and this is a great show, and always good to be here. Always ready to share some information, and just glad to be here with y'all this morning for a little bit.
Well, school's starting back too. I know you probably got lots of folks working the roadways and making sure that it's going to be safe for the buses and the kids.
Well, that and SRO and all that, they're getting started back too.
Absolutely. SRO training is big. We started that last week, matter of fact, and then continuing this week. All the SROs go through active shooter type training throughout the week and get back up to speed. And we say this often, I do, but nothing more important than the safety of our kids and our faculty and the learning environment. And so we're going to make sure that's took care of, and so make sure we're up to speed. We're actually this week we had the FBI in to share some information with us, and Tennessee Highway Patrol, our good friends over there, and our SRT teaching us a few little tricks there that we put in our bag, but we're very good. I'm proud of all of our SRO deputies. They're very prompt and very good at what they do,
and they care.
And they care.
Yeah.
And they care.
What kind of training? I mean, you said the active shooter, but like day-to-day stuff, because I imagine there's a big difference in, just a normal day of being an SRO where you're more of a you're still a protector, but I guess you have to play that line of I'm the friendly guy, but I'm also the other guy.
So
how does that? Is there training on that?
Absolutely. So the number one goal for the SROs, bar none, and they have one job, right? And that's to keep everybody safe at school.
Right.
And so beyond that, they do a lot of things for the teachers and the administrators and all that over there and the students, and to cultivate and have a good rapport with the students. As you know, we want always to stop things before they happen. And so how we do that is communication, and most time being told that or having some information more often than not from other students. So the interaction and the rapport is just very important.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where they're going to get their information, because I mean, other kids know what other kids are doing.
Absolutely.
And well, I guess that's kind of like the whole the sheriff's department. You know, there's people out in the community that call and go, "Hey, I don't know about this, or there's this going on." So I mean, you depend on the community as well.
Okay, so you open the door for Warrant Wednesday.
Okay. I'm all about it.
No, you know, we do the Warrant Wednesday, and we do that, and truly the public really helps us a lot on that. And but absolutely, to your question, we can't operate as law enforcement without the help of the public, quite frankly, to do what we need to do. So people seeing something, hearing something, and calling in. Now, do all that always mean something and amount to anything? Then, you know, absolutely not. But the times that it does, it's very important.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I guess we all grew up in the see something, say something. You know, we always heard that, see something, say something. And that's basically what we're doing.
Still doing it, still the same basic stuff. But, you know, it's the same thing. You know, of course, now we have social media platforms. You know, some school administrators monitor that. We monitor that to a certain degree.
You know, I didn't think about how much difficult it would be. Like, sometimes social media really does help you, but then there's so many people that want to make up stuff just to get attention.
Well,
and it's hard to decipher what's real and what's not, even probably for the sheriff's department.
Well, that and then, you know, with, you know, talking about the SROs, and now this year, no cell phones in Putnam County schools. That's a different thing that's happening too. Is the SROs do they even care about that? Is that something?
Well, that is a school function, and obviously the schools made that decision. And
so what does that? You think that helps or hurts? Yeah, as far as law enforcement goes.
So I'm a little neutral on that, and I'm not a educator. I'm not in school teaching, and I trust the school administrators and the Director King and all the folks over there making those decisions. And so that is important. I will say that, you know, a lot of history tells us that when some things happen in school, the students usually provide some of the best information when those things are going on. So, you know, that's one way of looking at it. But I think I think it'll work fine. And if it needs to be adjusted and tweaked a little bit, I think they'll do that as school goes on. But this is a start, and then I understand, you know, everybody operates on the phone. It's hard to have a learning environment when everybody's looking down on the phone.
That's true, yeah. And that's just an addictive thing that's happening to kids right now. They're just so into it all the time. And so I think the school's doing good. I just didn't know if you saw any impact for the SROs with that happening.
Well, of course, this is the first. We haven't really got started yet. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But up to this point, you know, not a lot really. You know, social media. You know, it's we all know it's a good thing, but it certainly can be a bad thing. And we spend a lot of hours, you know, researching things that turns out to be false and those kind of things where students is on it, and sometimes it's during school, sometimes it's not. But we'll continue going down that road and making sure, you know, everybody has access, right, to social media, whether it's going to be in class or between classes or whatever. So I don't see a lot changing.
Really. With the new part of the Justice Center got open, the new jail part got open. How are we on population in there?
So we're very good. First of all, it helped us so much to have the new addition in order to categorize and put people where they needed to be, and not put people together that didn't need to be together. And before, you know, at 252 beds, and we had 400 inmates, it was very difficult to do that.
Yeah.
It was very difficult to manage. And so now that we have 800 beds, and we've got between 400 and 500 inmates, much easier, much easier. And so, it's been great for us actually, and we reached tier. There's 2 tiers in the state of Tennessee. First, 3 tiers actually. The first is accreditation through our jail program across the state, and then do tier 1, which is a little extra, which means they provide us a little bit more money when we hold state inmates, and then tier 2, we're working on tier 2, which means a little bit more money.
Gotcha.
And of course that comes in and goes back to the general fund in the county. And people say, well, why do you hold state inmates? Well, we've talked about this before, but there's 16,000 scattered out across the 95 jails in Tennessee. There just simply is not enough state prison space. And so the people that we hold actually have committed crimes in Putnam County. Most of them are Putnam Countyans that's committed a felony. So if you get convicted or plead guilty of a felony, then you're automatically a state inmate. And so sometimes, depending on the sentence and the length, we actually hold that individual. And
you act as the state penitentiary.
We do. We do. And the state pays us to do that.
Okay. Now, I bring that up because an extremely famous inmate has been and is still currently at the Putnam County jail. And I'm sure some of you may know about this. Some of you may not, but we'll talk to Sheriff Eddie Ferris coming up here, let you know who that is, how all that went down. Y'all gonna be blown away if you don't know. I think it's a cool story. I'm surprised CNN, Fox, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, and NBC ain't here. I mean, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that coming up here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 718.
Putnam County Sheriff Jerry. I went way back. Putnam County Sheriff Eddie Ferris is with us. I was taking you back to Sheriff Abston.
Hey, that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay.
What was it? Did he serve 7 terms?
He served from 1974 until 2002.
Yeah, he was.
That came out of nowhere in my mind, though. But I mean, that's
So
who
26
was.
years.
Yeah,
he was here when we first moved to Cookeville, and he did do a lot of great.
He
things.
was the sheriff my whole life here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no,
I mean,
absolutely.
But
and so we've talked about this before, but you know, Jerry Dale, his son.
Yes.
Of course, he's passed, but now we have Morgan,
That's
who's
right.
our
Yes.
public information officer and does good. And just a shout out to Sheriff Abston, if he is listening, he's struggling a little bit right now. So, yeah.
Last time I played golf at White Plains was the last time I saw him.
Yeah, he's not been able to play for a while.
What a fantastic man, though. But
Absolutely. So
we have Eddie Ferris.
Well, yeah, and again, I'm shocked that the entire national media has not congregated in Cookeville, because there's an inmate in jail here that has been all over the news. Senators have flown to eat with him in whatever. Where was it, Eddie? Where did they take him first?
Venezuela.
Mm-hmm. So senators were flying to eat with him in Venezuela. It's been all over the news about this Maryland dad, and I can't say his name. Do you know it?
Well, we just call him, his last name's Garcia.
Garcia. So the Maryland man, the Maryland dad, the one that everybody's been all tore up about. You've seen him all over the news. Has been here for how long?
So ever since they went back and picked him up out of Venezuela and brought him back to the United States, he initially landed in Nashville. And so how that happened is, obviously the crime that was committed was in the Middle District of Tennessee, which is the Nashville area, which Putnam County falls within the Middle District. And so we're already contracting with the Marshal Service for federal inmates, pretrial federal inmates, which that's exactly what he is. And so, and to add to that just a little bit, me and Denny King, who's now the Marshal, we worked together for many years at the Tennessee Highway Patrol. So he knew, he knows that we run a good ship up here, and we got a good facility and all that. And so he called and asked if we'd be glad to hold him, and certainly that was the case. So when he landed in Nashville, we were there waiting and picked him up and brought him up. He's been up here ever since. No problems, no issues. He's been a very good inmate so far, and we've had several trips back and forth to federal court in Nashville with him. But
update what he's accused of.
And human trafficking and some of that kind of stuff.
For those that may not have been aware.
He's allegedly an MS-13 gang member, human trafficking.
And I mean, national news.
Yes,
we heard about him.
illegal immigrant. There's several laws that he's alleged that he's broken, but the fact that it was such a huge news story,
right? And everybody's searching for this gentleman,
and he's been here, and it's just been.
There's always a Putnam County connection.
Always.
Well, for the first several weeks there, we were sworn to secrecy, and of course, they were, I'm sure, a few people that knew, and it got out a little bit, but never did really break the news. And we did see some AP reporters hanging out a couple of times over outside the area there on Locust, but nothing major. Everything's been pretty good. They seem to have full access to him once he goes to court in Nashville at the federal court, so that seemed to have pleased most of the media.
Right. I'm just the way the TV media is now and 24-hour cable news. I'm just shocked they didn't have somebody at your office every day.
Right.
Yes, I'm here. Blah blah. I thought, why is? And we'd have treated them real nice. I'm sure all the reporters, they'd had plenty to eat. And
if they act right.
If they acted right.
Now, we've had several attorneys, lawyers come by. That's been a busy time for us with him. They make several trips up here. So
I wonder why those senators go all the way down to Venezuela to have lunch with him, but none of them's come to Cookeville.
Yeah, not that I know of.
I know Sheriff Ferris won't put up with any nonsense.
Well, no, I
Venezuela, mine.
and we got good food too
we do.
We feed them good. We really do. We feed them good.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
That is just one of the coolest, most interesting. That's the most interesting thing to be in jail here since Nellie.
That's probably true.
That's
probably true.
Poor old Nellie. He ain't never gonna live that down in Putnam County.
In Putnam County, he's always, hey, Nellie.
You can't pass through our county. I be doing some illegal stuff.
Right.
We're gonna call you out on it.
I will say, it looks like he's turned his life around a little bit, Sheriff.
I think he has.
Yeah.
I think he has.
And I think that started right here in Putnam County.
That's always a good thing.
That's right.
That's certainly a good thing.
When I guess the other big story news that involved you or your department was at the county commission meeting. Now, we all saw what that the clip, but we didn't see the beginning.
Yes.
And I know that's always a thing. When you always see a clip, you assume what came before it and what came after. You have to, because you don't know what happened. So can you tell us what all happened in that situation?
So everything was really calm right up till the meeting was adjourned. And then when the meeting was adjourned, Mr. Strode sort of was looking around, and then I guess maybe he thought no one was watching, I'm not sure, and then tried to go at a rapid pace up to a couple of his commissioners to talk to. Obviously, he had a backpack, and there's sometimes that we do wanding and things of that nature. Obviously, this event has set a lot of other things in motion. Now we've got a metal detector we're going to start using beginning next week. Matter of fact, we will implement a clear bag policy. That'll be slowly implemented.
This is for county commission meetings?
This is for county commission meetings or any kind of meetings up in that area upstairs in the county commission courtroom. We call it a courtroom. It used to be a courtroom. And occasionally still is. So we'll implement that. But anyway, our deputy stopped him and was, talking to him and trying to ask him what his intentions were. And I guess, one thing led to another, some pushing and shoving. And so we'll see how it all turns out. I hope it'll be good. We're,
and it's not that they don't have freedom of speech.
No, absolutely. And the commission has, different rules from the city council. Right. For the commission, you got to notify them in advance, and plus you got to talk about something that's actually on the agenda. Mm-hmm. And so he's not been able to speak, and I'm not sure if that upset him or really what was going on. But so anyway, we'll see. Maybe it'll work out. Our intentions are certainly good. We're trying to keep everybody safe up there.
Well, and I think that's, part of being, hyper vigilant about things, because you don't know anymore.
No,
you don't.
It's not like it used to be.
No.
So it could be somebody that doesn't have anything in a backpack, but
But you start walking heavy towards some people, and
with a backpack.
It's just you start adding.
Be safe than sorry on any. I'm talking about anybody.
Oh yeah.
Even if I have a big old purse coming up, it's like you don't know what I've got in my purse.
That's true. You don't know what you got in Sheila's purse.
No, that's true. So
maybe need to search her.
We'll get past this, and hopefully things will get back to normal.
And I think that's what a lot of people need to understand, is that this isn't a what were they saying online? This is a threat to free speech. No, this is a threat to don't be acting crazy up in the county commission meeting.
Yeah, I mean, just be normal. I mean, everybody's willing to talk. In fact, after the meetings, most of the time, everybody talks to everyone they want to anyway. That's that's the whole idea.
Right.
But there's maybe a way to do that without being too aggressive.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. It certainly has caused us to implement some other things that maybe we should have had before.
Well, I mean,
but
you don't know till you know.
We live here in good old Putnam County, USA, and things have been good so far. And so, but we'll start implementing some things and tighten up just a little bit. And,
well, in this day and time, I guess probably you can't use enough caution.
No. And let me add, I will say we've got the video that happened up there that is part of the criminal case. And so as soon as that's adjudicated, we'll certainly release that for the public to be able to view. I will say, I wouldn't expect a whole lot on there if I'm sitting waiting on it, but we'll certainly be glad to do that once the criminal case is adjudicated. Right. And I think they go to court initially on the 5th of August, and I don't look for anything to happen for probably a court date or 2 or maybe even 3, but after all that's took care of, whatever the outcome is, we'll be glad to release the video.
Sheriff Eddie Ferris here in the studio with us with all kinds of good stuff. We've talked about SROs and school going back. We've talked about the famous people in jail. You got a lot going on. How do you keep it all straight?
We do have a lot going on, and thank goodness I got a lot of good people helping me.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. We do.
Good stuff. Sheriff Eddie Ferris here in the studio with us. Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be with y'all.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Y'all hang out with us, guys. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Green Bay Packers announced yesterday they received $432.6 million in revenue share from the NFL this past season. That number is up from $402.3 million the previous year. The Packers are the only team who are publicly owned in the NFL and are required to share their numbers with their shareholders. Packers president Mark Murphy says most of that growth is from the TV rights deals. The Colorado Rockies shut out a team last night for the first time in 220 games as they beat the St. Louis Cardinals 6-0. It was the third longest streak in the MLB, dating back to May 15th of 2024. The Rockies got 6 strong innings from rookie right-hander Tanner Gordon. The Rockies' last shutout win at home is July 30th of 2023. Justin Verlander finally got his first win as a San Francisco Giant yesterday, beating the Braves 9-3. It took him 17 games to find his first win, as he is now 1-8 on the season. Verlander went 5 innings, only allowing 1 hit, but walked 5 batters and struck out 3 with no runs across. USC basketball 5-star freshman Elijah Arenas, son of Gilbert Arenas, suffered a knee injury yesterday and will be out 6 to 8 months. Arenas graduated early from high school to join the Trojans as a highly touted recruit. He scored over 3,000 points in 3 years at the high school level. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:33.
We have Miss Caitlin Steakley. She is with the PEP Foundation, and Stuff the Bus is coming up.
It is.
We love the PEP Foundation.
Well, we love y'all.
I think it's one of the best things that's happened to Putnam County education because it helps out so many kids, and it really helps kids. And I think that's the coolest thing. I've thought it was such a great idea since the very first time I heard of it. Come on in, Ron. Have a seat.
Chapin.
I'm here.
So, yeah, on time and everything.
He was on time, but you know,
I got caught on the steps.
when our Putnam County sheriff is in here, you got to say hi to him.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they share a very much common goal of keeping children safe during the day. And
That's right.
To and from
talked
school.
about school starting back soon.
And SROs and all that with him. Yeah. So tell us about the Stuff the Bus that's coming up.
Yes. So our Stuff the Bus is tomorrow at the All Good Walmart. That's our first event.
Okay.
And that is where we are going to stuff one of Ron's lovely electric school buses.
Yes, ma'am.
with all the things that our kids and teachers need to start the school year and to help sustain things throughout the school year. So this is basic needs, it's clothing, toiletries, classroom snacks, different things like that we can help support the schools with.
That was something that I learned last year about what was actually needed for this. When you hear back to school, you think paper and pens and da-da-da-da-da-da, which is all great.
And you need that too.
And you need that too, but the focus here is more of like even hygiene products.
Yes, and making sure that when a child shows up, if they're needing assistance with those things, they can get that right then, and they don't have to wait for somebody else from a different closet or someone to bring that in, or for teachers to spend their money on it. We want to be able to be the community and come around the teachers and students and faculty to be able to serve those students well.
That's kind of how that started. We didn't realize in the community there was so much need, and the teachers were spending their own money to help the students. So this helps take some of that burden off of the teachers, and it also helps the kids in our community, which is a wonderful thing.
How many kids are you think you'll have to serve this year?
Well, it's hard to measure with the care closets because that's just something that the teachers stumble upon during the day. This past year with our backpack program, which is another one of our initiatives that we have. Yes, that's where kids can take food home on the weekends. We served over 800 in that program this past year. And so that's been a remarkable program for a long, long time. And that's really where everything was birthed out of. That's
what you're known for.
Yeah. And it's knowing students and school needs and being able to fill them. If we're going to go down to the very basics of what the PEP Foundation is, it's removing barriers. Knowing those needs is the first step of that. So.
How's the PEP Foundation changed over the years? I mean, I know there's probably different needs now than there was when it first started, and maybe more needs that you didn't even think of when it first started. How has the PEP Foundation grown, and what do you think the future holds?
Well, I think it's continuing to understand what our schools need and our teachers need, and being able to support that and build programs and systems around it. That's where I see the PEP Foundation's job being, is helping to literally bring the community, bring these opportunities out into the public space and say, hey, our schools and kids need us, and we're going to show up and we're going to be the village. And so I think that's where we're definitely headed. And where we've came from is we started with one thing and we learned about more. And as we've learned, we've built systems around that. And so I'm very excited to see that continue.
Well, I also think something else that the PEP Foundation has done, at least it did for me, really brought into the light about how many young people needed even just food, much less toothpaste and anything like that.
It was shocking. I don't know it was.
I was
to you.
shocked.
Yeah.
And I just, so I think just bringing awareness to that is something that the PEP Foundation's done an incredible job of, because that was all kind of swept under the rug, maybe. I don't know.
And what I noticed too, when I was driving a bus, we would have students get on the bus with bags and food, and usually on Fridays, and they were so excited that they would get out off the bus and they would start trading back and forth. I'll give you a ramen noodle for a jar of peanut butter or something like that, and it was so cool. It's like trading cards,
right?
But it was food, and they were excited to get it. So I think it's just a phenomenal program.
When you see how much they appreciate it, you know that it was needed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it just makes it easier to learn, which I know is the other thing on the other side of the PEP Foundation is,
Correct.
We do all of this to help, but we do all this to help you learn.
Right.
And I thought that was a cool part of this too. And how could any kid learn not eating?
When they're hungry, they're thinking about, I need something to eat.
It's not just that. I mean, yes, your brain gets in survival mode when you're hungry and you've not eaten. You guys have all been to that point where your blood sugar drops and you're like,
oh yeah,
food now. Like there's nothing else that matters in the world.
You need a Snickers.
Food now.
Right,
yes.
yeah.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Great plug. But yeah, so it's not just that though. It's the brain development that comes around it. And when we're looking at children, healthy brain development obviously includes healthy nutrition and being able to access vitamin and minerals. Well, those are not available in a lot of our highly processed food sources that we see families sometimes have to use when they are living in poverty and possibly having to utilize government assistance. So it's just a great opportunity overall to also increase and make sure that we are providing a model for what it's like to have a healthy meal by providing a protein and a carb and some sort of fruit product with that to show that like this is how we set up a meal and these are the components of it. And so there's other pieces that are really important in that as well.
How did you first get involved with it? What made you, because you have such a heart for it, what made you first get involved in that?
With the PEP Foundation?
Yes. And I know it's so, when you talk about it, there's that passion there. That is one of your purposes.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't know that I have a specific event that caused me to get involved, but as Ron and I will enjoy this time of year, I was Fairs to the Fair at one point, and he happened to be the Fair Board president as I was Fairs to the Fair. So
really?
We had to go to the fair convention.
So much fun.
It was we're not going to say how long ago that was. But in that time, I had to spend a lot of time in community service and working, doing outreach and things like that, and I got really involved in the community and seeing needs. And I grew up in a more privileged setting. And so, I don't know, I've always kind of been drawn to that and been drawn to making sure that there's an equitable opportunity because you can't change the family you're born into. And so I think for me, I feel grateful that I had opportunities, and I hope that there's other kids that aren't held back. Just because of some sort of financial
You
or
just love
barrier.
people and you like helping people.
That too.
I mean, her heart's so good. And who started PEP Foundation?
So actually, the PEP Foundation was started by Leadership Putnam. Yes,
I did not realize they do so
Putnam
many
project.
great things.
They do.
Yeah. Huh.
And we actually have a cookbook that's about to come out with them, with the class this year. But yes, Leadership Putnam started the PEP Foundation back in the early 2000s, and it was actually a classroom grant program. And then that kind of fell apart as the curriculum standards got very specific. There wasn't as much room for, people trying things out in the classroom, I guess. And so there was more deviation from that. And at the same time, there was a need for backpack programs to be put in the Cookeville schools of the school system. They had them in Baxter and Monterey, and they wanted it in Cookeville. And so the PEP Foundation was kind of, the nonprofit wasn't really being utilized. And so they've revamped it. And then it was ran for a number of years very efficiently by Rick Burnett. Everyone knows Rick Burnett. And Rick's, he's an amazing community servant and aspirational leader as far as that goes. And he led the way for that. He got all the pastors together, and we're going to feed our kids. And the churches are going to do that. And so the churches are still heavily involved and do most of the work for the backpack program because of that.
It's fantastic.
It really is. It's such a cool deal, and you're doing a great job with it. Ron, bringing out some of the electric buses, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'm a huge fan.
Yes, sir.
All last year, I got behind one going up my road, and I was so thankful not to smell the diesel fuel. So thank you so much.
We are going into our third year, and they are going really, really well. We haven't had to do hardly anything to either one of them. The whole 3 years we've had, the 2 years we've had them. So other than, we changed a set of tires, but you got to do that on any vehicle you have, if it's electric or whatever. But they have been phenomenal, and I think we've really been able to see an impact on cost savings with diesel versus electric, and so they're really exciting. They're a lot of fun to get to learn how to operate. So,
well, I've enjoyed riding behind it.
Yeah, well,
so
good. We're glad to hear that.
And it's a whole lot quieter. It's just a whole lot better deal. And I live way out in the middle of nowhere, steep hill. That electric bus brought up that hill, no problem.
Never slows down.
No, I've never had to cuss it once.
At least
That's
he's
great
real,
to know.
Yeah, I've never cussed it once, so it's
Great
good.
to know.
Now, Ron, how did you get into the PEP Foundation? Did Caitlin call you and go, "Hey, I need a bus," and then you were in, or
she's hard to say no to?
Actually, that's about what happened. Yeah. Because she said, "Hey, I've got an idea," and so when Caitlin has an idea, then we go with it.
You do it, you're right? Yeah.
And so, and we were more than happy to be able to get involved. It was because this is such a great program. It's one of those things to where we feel like that we can make an impact, and what a better time than to do it at the beginning of school and getting everybody's mindset back to, hey, let's go back to school.
Well, I also imagine too that a lot of bus drivers see a lot of things, probably more than a lot of teachers do, because they're actually going to the home. or at least close to the home. They're seeing maybe a parent or the lack of every day. So I imagine that a bus driver has some insight here too on what
Yeah,
could help.
we're very fortunate to have the drivers and the monitors that we have on our buses, and they are all time saying, "Hey, I think I sense maybe a student on the bus that may need some assistance." So, so therefore we relay the message and we try to get help for them. So, I tell drivers and monitors all the time that, we may be the very first ones they see when they get on the bus, because there may be working parents hadn't worked all night and hadn't got up yet.
Yeah.
They're getting up and fending for themselves pretty much. And we also may be the last person they see in the afternoon because of working parents.
That's right.
So we have to be vigilant and trying to help mentor these students. And what a better way to do that than to say, "Hey, is there anything that you need?" I mean, and they will always remember that.
100%. Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't need anything, and I remember my bus drivers.
Oh yeah.
Charles.
My bus driver's still driving.
Really? Well, you're a whole lot younger than me, Kate.
She was there last year.
My mother was my bus driver, so that was a tough time.
So this is a family affair with the bus driving.
From kindergarten, first grade, all the way up to the time I started driving. She was there. She was
I think the
driver.
best bus drivers seem to just love the kids.
Yeah, they do.
It's almost like a secondary parent or parent figure. Yeah,
it's a passion that everybody has, and I don't think everybody realizes what. I was in one of our local retail stores yesterday and ran into a guy that used to ride my bus back years ago, Mr. Rod, and I thought, and you are? Oh yeah, you're the one that sat on the back and always used to give me a hard time. And then we just laugh. We just laugh about that, and everything. And now he was buying diapers and has kids, and I'm enjoying the real world now, and he's working myself to death.
Isn't it funny that the kid that was mooning everybody out of the back of the bus is now like a dad, established member of the community,
right, yeah,
does good stuff now. Like
Jason.
Wait a minute, weren't you the kid mooning everybody out?
Was that you on your bus?
No, absolutely not. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window studio. The Pep Foundation has stuffed the bus, and that's coming up. The first one's coming up tomorrow.
Right. Tomorrow, yes.
And then there's another one coming up in a week, I believe. So we'll get into that, tell you how you can help, all on the way. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window studio.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off quickly this morning. Sunny skies are expected throughout the day with temperatures climbing into the lower 90s. Heat indices as high as 100 are likely. Mainly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. It's 7:48. Good Morning Cookeville on Hub Plus is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
And we have Caitlin Steakley and Ron Chaffin. They're talking about the Pep Foundation right now, but of course, Ron, we know him as Director of Transportation for Putnam County Schools. And then, of course, you love the kids too. So
absolutely.
Always want to help. The PEP stands for
Putnam Education Partnership.
Hey, just real quick before we get into the stuff the bus thing, with school getting started back, Ron, is there any new things that people need to know about riding the bus to school or anything like that.
No, we're really working really hard. We have an in service next Tuesday, and it's an all day affair with everybody that works in our department. And the thing that we really are going to work hard on is, and our top priority is going to be safety. You know, and that's the main thing. We have done some things this year with lighting on our buses as far as the stop signs and all that, and just being mindful of the stop signs and the lights and the bus pickups, and that's really crucial right now. So that's some things that we're really starting to emphasize on much more. We've gotten a lot of help with their Tennessee Highway Patrol, and also our Putnam County Sheriff's Department have been working closely together to help us with that. So that's one thing that we're really working hard on to make sure that we're on top of that.
Yeah.
So we want everybody safe as we possibly can be.
Well, y'all have been doing good so far, so I imagine you keep that tradition alive.
Keep on going and strive to get better.
Yeah. Well, it's always great. And these electric school buses, that's what we'll be stuffing, and they're really neat to see. If you were like me in the beginning, you're like, electric school bus, whatever.
Well, it's a big deal. Well,
Yeah.
it is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Turns out it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you can come see it tomorrow. All good, right?
All good tomorrow, and then Cookeville on the 1st. The good thing about tomorrow is it's sales tax free weekend.
That's right. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah.
The perfect opportunity to bring your kids out, especially if you have a child starting school that maybe is not seeing the bus yet. It's easily accessible in both locations for them to come and actually feel, see, and touch a bus.
That's a great idea for these little kids that this might be their first time.
Sure.
It's intimidating though when you think you remember back.
Yeah.
when
Oh, yeah, I
you were
remember.
real little, and that bus looks
Yeah.
huge.
Right.
Well, I didn't ride the bus till 3rd grade.
Look at you.
I had to ride the bus in 3rd grade.
Because you had parents that were teachers, so you
Right.
probably
Well,
did
so my mom taught at Capshaw, and then she took a year where she didn't teach at Capshaw, and I went to Northeast. So I had to ride the bus to Northeast in 3rd grade, and then again in 6th grade. So I was Capshaw and Northeast.
And with having the bus there and the parents seeing the bus, it kind of gives a little bit more of a confidence for the parents to know that hey, this is going to be good. It's going to be okay. So, because I know safety is the first thing on top of parents' minds.
Will you be running buses that 10 o'clock day too?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We will, just like normal.
Yeah. Well, Corby said yesterday it was an attendance day, so
Yeah,
you
he
would.
said you get counted absent if you didn't show up.
Yeah. So you better get on that bus.
Get on that bus.
Is what we're saying. So let's talk a little bit about some of the specific items that we need to get when we come to the Stuff the Bus, either in Allgood or Cookeville.
Well, last year was one of our first years. And so the way that we kind of worked everything last year is we stuffed the bus, we filled it with all sorts of things, and then we had teachers come shopping. We had a list curated from counselors and some people that work in the district through student services, but we really didn't know what kind of items were going to be most essential at the time. And so we've learned a lot since then, and we can now say confidently that our most essential items are actually children's underwear, leggings, and underwear for girls when they are experiencing that time of the month. And so having those feminine hygiene products available, those are really crucial. And I learned this from even, I had somebody call me, their care closet wasn't restocked. We didn't know. We went and fixed it after that. But that mom had to leave work to go take her child pants. And so it was somebody that she actually has a lot of foster children. I work really closely with her at the foundation, and she had to be called off and was super oh my gosh, I have to go take off work right now to go take my kids pants. And I'm like, we can fix that. And that's one of the things where the care closet is truly open to all kids. It services all the kids. It's very traumatic to have an accident at school in front of your peers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so
Yeah.
being able to remedy that without you having to go and sit downstairs for a while waiting on mom to
you
show
feel
up
like
with
you're in
stuff.
trouble.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
And
it's
then the
really
moms,
important.
if they have to take off work so much, that affects their job.
Yes.
So this is helping parents, children, everybody involved, really.
Yes, absolutely. And the other big thing is classroom snacks. I mean, we really can't ever have enough classroom snacks. And I just encourage anybody that's listening, if your child is going to school, take snacks to their teacher. take lots of them. Take lots of things that don't expire quickly so that they can have something to give children when they do not show up with a snack, no matter the kid's situation. Maybe mom just forgot it that morning. Those type of things need to be open to everybody so that they have something to be able to sustain them throughout the day. So
Most definitely, yeah.
So, and I noticed last year, as everybody was walking into Walmart, you had a list.
We'll have a list.
And I thought, what a great idea, because you don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know what to go get, but I'd like to get something, but I wouldn't know. This takes the guesswork out of it.
And I feel like when they have a list, they want to get those items. You get more items when they know what to get.
And it's in their shopping list.
People want, our community's so good that we've seen people come out with 2 or 3 different shopping bags full of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, how great is that?
Well, that's like last year, and I don't know if you remember this. Y'all were both at the All Good thing too. I just stopped by for just a second. They were there all day, but there was a older couple there, and they'd said that they just stopped into Walmart to get a couple of things. But they got the list, and they came back out with a shopping cart full of what was in the list, and they had one little bag with 2 things in it for themselves.
And then they went shopping for the school kids.
But they weren't. They didn't know that was happening that day. They didn't know anything. And then they learned that day. And that's another great thing about this too. If you have questions, they're there. They got a tent set up. There's different handouts that you can read about or just ask.
Right.
And it's really great. It's a great outreach program too.
And another great thing to know is that we also have community drop-off locations. So if you can't go to Walmart on either of these Fridays, that is okay. We would love to still have you participate. We have Wilson Bank and Trust over on Jefferson, Smart Bank over on Interstate Drive, First National Bank in Allgood, and you can also drop stuff off at One Bank in Baxter. So we have, and Builtwell Bank in Monterey. So we have the whole county. Each city has some sort of opportunity.
That Builtwell Bank in Monterey, I love them. Tanya Jackson.
She's great.
She's the best.
Well, Rafferty's our connection there.
Right,
and he's also the best.
Rafferty's also the best, but Tanya, she's the one making that happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and just to make a comment about what you said about last year, just to see and watch the community as they would come up and drop stuff off. We have got the best people in this community that will step up and do what we do.
Yeah.
And it's just it's amazing to be able to just sit and watch and you know, and people's doing it with smiles, you know, and they know what it's for.
So happy to help. Well, I think we all love the kids, and we
you're
know
exactly
they
right.
are this future of this community.
They are.
So
correct.
we want them to have strong, powerful little brains and grow to be strong, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think, you know, and I think we also need to be thankful of how fortunate we are in this area. We do live in a little bit of a bubble. You know, you watch the national news and it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy town out there. But around here's not so much crazy town. There is some crazy town. I mean,
there's crazy everywhere, right? Come on.
You know what I mean?
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Crazy.
I know she will.
Fun crazy.
There
is a fun crazy.
It's the fun crazy. But we do have this little area here, and I think we're just so. I know I am so thankful for that.
Me too.
That if there's a way we can help continue that, this is a great way to do that because you're breaking cycles this way.
Yes.
And
that's a good way to look at it.
You're breaking cycles. If you can help a young person learn and have nutritious food and be taken care of at school, then there's a great opportunity for them to go do great things. And we can all benefit from kids growing up and doing great things.
Absolutely. They're going to be the future leaders and who's leading us when we are no longer in these roles. And it's the contingency plan. It's children. And I say this a lot of times when I'm speaking, but children are our natural resource and we have to steward them properly.
That's a good point.
And when you look, if we can envelop a community outlook on children and taking care of children and being the village, then we will really get places. And I think it's not that people don't believe that. I think pretty much everyone believes that. It's that there's somebody that has to tell you what's needed. And I think that's what we hope to continue to do, is making sure that we can advocate for those needs and children. I will say that one thing I noticed around last year that was really powerful were the number of older individuals who even came off public transportation who went in and bought, 50-cent things or whatever it may be.
How beautiful.
Yeah.
And
I hate to cut it off. But
No, you're
but we're
good.
about to
Tomorrow,
get cut off.
when are we at All Good Walmart?
We're at All Good Walmart starting at 10 a.m. We'll be there till around 4 or 5.
All right. Sounds great. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio. Sheila, real quick, who's for tomorrow?
The new Tennessee Tech Athletic Director, Casey Fox, will join us tomorrow.
All right. I wonder if there's any kid in the Hayden Fox. He was a great...
Loved Hayden Fox.
He was a great
Loved
coach.
Hayden Fox.
Yeah, Hayden Fox was a great coach.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Any kid or not. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye now.